Hello everyone, welcome to Karmic Palms. Let's do a general analysis of this person's palm. Before we do, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. Also, we've started a palmistry course. If this is something that interests you to become an expert in palmistry, do WhatsApp us. Now, the general analysis is look at this person's lines. Very basic, simple, to the point lines. Okay, first of all, having clear a palm like this is considered to be very, very auspicious. Why? Because the thought process is very focused. It's not all over the place, which is very important in today's life. To be a very clear minded person. That's what we see here in this person's palm. If you see, there's hardly about 4 to 5 lines, but to the point lines. Let me show you. Look at this lifeline here. Okay, it starts off from here, it goes down, it comes down, and it goes in. And there is an extension here like this and an extension here like this, which indicates this person has a very good chance of settling in a foreign country. You know, maybe multiple countries, more than one country, this person will settle in. You know, he'll be here, he'll be there, and things like that, which is a very good sign. Also, if you see, there is no heart line in this person's life. Okay, there is no heart line because he's got a simian line, which is at the bottom. Now, simian lines come in two forms. One is on top like this here, and one is which you already see here, which is at the bottom. Now, what is the difference? I think I've already said this in my previous videos. For people who haven't seen, I'll explain it again. This indicates when you see this mind line, it becomes an extension here. 1 minute. You see this extension? This is the extension of the mind line. This means this person will be very, very money minded. He will always go with logic. He will always go with numbers. He will always go with, he will not go with emotions. He will not make any decisions with emotions, which is a very good sign in today's world. There will be very less emotion in this person's life. But often people like this, what happens is the personal life gets affected. You know why? Because everything is calculative. Even spending time with somebody, they'll think like, if I had to be spending time in my work or my business or my projects, I would be making more money. Why am I sitting here and wasting time? Things like that will happen. Okay, very less emotions towards personal life will be there, and because of that, often they go through some issues in personal life. Why? Because there's no emotions attached. There's no romantic things, no going out for dinners, no nothing. There will only be work, money, work, money, work, money. That's about it. Okay, this person will be completely a workaholic, or he will hardly sleep. They will only be focused on money, which is not a bad sign for some people, because they're built that way, they operate that way. So we are not here to judge somebody to saying this is wrong, this is right. Okay, everybody has their way of living, and we have to respect that. So this person is going to be that. Okay, so this is what it shows here. Also, if you see the fate line, it's a bit faded, but it's there. There's one line starting. This person is going to start very early to progress in life. And then there is another line which goes up like this and goes all the way here. Okay, and there are two thin standing lines here, which means wealth wise, this person will do very well. He will do extremely, extremely well. And there's many opportunities that this person is going to get, which is a very good sign. Also, he has a business line here. So if he ever wants to do business, he has multiple business lines here. This person can do business in life. Apart from that, there's hardly anything that you see here. You can hardly say anything because there's no lines. You look at his Mercury, it's empty. You look at his sun line, sun mount is empty. You look at his Jupiter mount is empty. You look at his his moon and his Venus, they're all empty, which means a very clear-headed person. Now, they have to be very careful of two things. Okay, one, you see this mole here? This is the first mole and this is the second mole. Now, what does this mean? Having it on a Jupiter finger means there will always be uh, delay in things. This person will want to delay things. Any small problems come into life, for example, say in a business, something is not working, something is not, they have to, you have to take immediate action. Don't try to postpone things. Don't try to postpone things, because sometimes you get lethargic, you become a bit complacent about, you become lazy, and then you don't want to, like, I'll do it next week, I'll do it next month. Then what happens is that 10% problem or that 5% problem is become a massive issue here, 100%. And this will require more money to sort it out. This will require more time, and some things will even become a legal issue. For example, some small issue that you had, you don't, and that might become into a legal problem. So those kind of things will happen in this person's life. They need to be very, very careful. Okay, don't delay things, don't postpone things. Even if it's a small problem, even if it's a light bulb which needs to be fixed into the toilet or your room or anywhere, fix it. Okay, if the fridge is not working, fix it. If something, your car is something is a minor problem, fix it. Don't delay things. Same thing applies to your business, same thing applies in your job. If some document needs to be sorted out, do it. Don't postpone it, because that will come back in a very big problem. That is one. Second thing is the sun. Sun means there will be problems with defamation. People will try to spoil his reputation in the society, in the market, in his office place, in his business place, in his, wherever that is. There will be problems here. Defamation, one. Second thing is problems with the father. Serious conflicts with the father or elder brother will be there. There will be problems, like, they won't get along. Sometimes they might even get physical because of difference of opinion. Okay, this person will have strong opinions, or the father would have done something to him when he was a child, and he carries that grudge, and one day it will burst out, something like that. So there will be problem with the father or the elder brother. So that needs to be sorted out. And defamation, they need to be very careful of who they hang out with, which documents they sign, which girl they hang out with, or which boy they hang out with, because you don't know where this problem might come from. Somebody might just falsely accuse him of something, or some documents that he signed without looking at it, and that might come back and bite him one day. Things like that. So they need to be very, very careful. Otherwise, this will lead to severe problems again. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. I wanted to show you that such minimum lines with clear progress lines, something that, when your mind is clear, when the progress lines are clear, how easy it will be for you to achieve these goals. You can become a rich person when you have minimum lines but to the point lines. I hope this helps. Please subscribe, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye bye.